Welcome back to John's Music. We have another Hex guitar over here today. We had reviewed the Hex GA400 CE a couple of weeks ago. Now we have a very budget guitar by Hex. Would you like to guess how much this cost? And to my surprise, this guitar costs 11,000 Indian rupees only. So it's time to check it out right now. So Hex is a made in Indonesia guitar, which is a very surprising element right now given to the cost rise in production so much, and still this guitar being in the 11,000 MRP bracket. Hex has guitars from this price range to about 26,000 currently in India. The previous guitar that we showcased had a difference in the logo format, maybe because it's considered as more of a premium segment and this is more of an entry level or a beginner segment. So this particular model is the F72M by Hex. The M stands for mahogany, but however this is not a mahogany guitar, this is a sapelli guitar. This is all sapelli, all laminated, which is pretty much understandable because mahogany is not really such a cheap wood in pricing wise, but sapelli is the closest alternate to be used against mahogany. Has a mahogany neck as well, has die cast, tuning keys. This guitar is a completely acoustic guitar. There is no electronics on the sides or whatsoever. We have a rosewood bridge here, again a good quality bridge. We have a Merbau fretboard, again an alternate for rosewood. The nut and saddle is of a good quality, usually found on other brands like Kepma and Orangewood. These are good quality nut and saddles. This is not really cheap plastic which makes the strings leave dents on it. Bridge pins are plastic, of course. Now about the frets, the previous guitar we reviewed was a 26,000 rupees guitar and it had very shiny polished frets. This guitar is also right out of the box. Still you can see a very good shine on the fretboards. This is something that we are seeing only in this brand right now. All the other brands are not giving this quality of frets. You will hardly hear any kind of a rough sound if you are bending the strings. The strings are factory quality strings. You might want to change this for a better sound. The guitar is very resonant by itself. This particular shape is called the orchestra model. So this particular model is the F72. There are other two variants, that is the F70M BT and then there's the F70M as well. F70 BT is a black finish, a black top and a sapelli back and sides. And we have the F70M, which is a spruce looking wood, but it is agathis and sapelli back and sides. So there are three options to choose from in the 11,000 price category. One is a full mahogany looking guitar, one is a black top, and one is even a natural looking guitar. The sound is not that very different apart, to be honest. The all sapelli guitar definitely gives a little more warmer sound than the others. The reason why we chose to review this particular guitar is there isn't much options in this price range which offers this kind of a premium look and finish and also sound, good craftsmanship, and most importantly it's made in Indonesia. So there are some other couple of recommendations we give to our customers when they ask for guitars under 15,000 rupees. One is the Kepma E series, there is Orangewood Victoria, Orangewood Ray as well, and there is Fender CD60 V3 option that is again a good quality guitar. However, that is a dreadnought. The rest what we are talking about is in the orchestra model or the grand auditorium shape. This particular is an orchestra model, so it makes it very comfortable for people with lesser height also. And there are many people who do not want to access the higher frets for any soloing purpose. Their purpose is to strum the guitar and sing and play chords. So for them the cutaway is not even that useful. So do not be bothered by this not having a cutaway. The guitar also gets a very uniform shape when the guitar does not have a cutaway. It has strap nuts on both ends, good quality ones, and also this comes with a bag. This is probably a 10mm padded bag and comes with a neck strap, string protector. Not a very impressive bag, but this is free with the guitar and that counts. It's got a padded handle here, a padded strap here, and a pretty large pocket. So why this is an important addition is because there are brands like Cort and Fender in the under 15,000 category that do not offer a bag at all. So when a beginner wants to purchase, they don't really want to spend lavishly on extra bags sometimes. So this is a great package to go with it. Along with this, there is no other accessory and Allen key is all that is included. Speaking about the playability, the neck is a very thin profile. You can see it. It's a very thin profile to play. It's very comfortable to play. So beginners would not have any kind of trouble. I really like the heel block here. It's got a very boxy shape instead of the standard curved shape. So even you can play till here without any kind of discomfort. Now speaking about the action was not as per our preference when it was out of the box. However, we set the action regardless. So when you order the guitar from us, the guitar's action has to be set. This is not a very optimum action to play for a long time. The fingers might pain, so the setup has to be done. So that was the specifications and the first look of the F72 by Hex. Now it's time to decide whether this guitar is the right one for you. So let's see how it sounds. So that was the sound review of the Hex F72. To be honest, we did not really expect this to sound so good for this price range. We really wanted to check it out, and as soon as we checked and we found out that this guitar can be a very good option for a beginner, we decided to make the video on this. There are a couple of other guitars also available by Hex on our website. If you have any doubts or queries, you can ask about that as well. So for whom is this guitar? It's ideally for beginners and maybe even intermediates. It's also a great backup guitar if you have a premium guitar and you don't want to take it around. Also, this is amazing for any kind of a new sound. The Dreadnought has a standard sound, but the orchestra model has a very specific sound which some people are fond of. So it's for them as well. Now definitely this guitar does not have a pickup, but if you would like us to install a pickup, that can be done before we dispatch. The double X0 pickup is an excellent pickup that can just sit on a sound roll and the output will come from here. So in your orchestra model, a semi-acoustic guitar is a good possibility. Very comfortable, goes inside, right inside your hand very nicely. So this guitar not having a ready semi-acoustic can be the negative that I can say. Hex does not have many semi-acoustic guitars under 20,000 price range. Maybe they will be launching ahead, but right now whatever is launched in India, as per that, there aren't many semi-acoustics, especially under 15,000 rupees. Another disadvantage is that if you are not fond of the orchestra model, there aren't any alternates in the exact same price range in Dreadnought or Grand Auditorium. So that is again a disadvantage. This is something that certain brands like Kepma has. For example, the E series has a Grand Auditorium, they have a Dreadnought, and they have a travel size as well. So in the similar price category with the similar specs, you get 3 options which can help a larger audience to decide on what is the size that they want to go for. However, that is not a big concern because we are surprised that a made in Indonesia guitar is available at this price range and this quality. So that was all about the Hex F72. If you have any doubts or queries, you can reach us out on our call and WhatsApp support. We hope to help you out to make the right decision on your guitar. Also, thank you for buying from our website and supporting this whole channel as well. It helps us to bring quality instruments to the guitar community, which we are really happy to do. We really do not endorse any cheap quality guitars that can affect your guitar playing or guitar learning in the long run for that matter. Good quality instruments will stay with you longer, your ears will get tuned better to the music that you are playing, and that will help your guitar journey in the long run. So thank you again. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for more product reviews and educational content. Until the next video, bye bye.